We have seen Patrick Mahomes in many roles here in the National Football League. We've seen it as a kid who we don't know why the Chiefs drafted him. Remember that? Philadelphia, Chiefs trade up. Everyone, that's got to be for Deshaun Watson. Nope. It's for Patrick Mahomes. I'll never forget Mayock sitting at the end of the set going, he's like nodding his head. He goes, Andy Reid, he thinks he's got himself another Favre. He's got himself another gunslinger. He's got another guy who's just going to be taking risks and making throws. And sure enough, he got another gunslinger who he then immediately sat. Okay? See, he played the role of kid not ready. Remember that? You forget this stuff when you're seeing with the Mahomes and the auto, right? You're forgetting all this stuff. He's talking about bundling now. Well, he started by bundling, surprise, first overall, trade up to go get draft choice, and then kid who sits. And then he comes in, and now you understand why Andy Reid went ahead and got him, because he immediately starts winning divisions, winning division games, winning divisions, then making AFC championship games, and then winning Super Bowls, plural. He's now the face of the National Football League. You see him absolutely everywhere. So we've seen him in many different roles. Invincible quarterback, couldn't get past Tom Brady at a young age. Now he's chasing Tom Brady as he enters his prime years, and then his dotage years, he'll try and track down. The only guy who's within hailing distance in terms of pacing and already trophies in case. So that's his role. We have yet to see him in one role, and it's going to happen on Sunday. We have yet to see him play the road playoff villain. Haven't seen that yet. You don't think of the word villain when you think of Patrick Mahomes. He's so damn likable, honestly. And so he's going to go to Buffalo, New York, Western New York, Highmark Stadium, and play, unbelievably, at this point of his remarkable career, his first ever true road playoff game. The only playoff games he has played away from Arrowhead to this point in his career, it's very simple. They're referred to by Roman numerals. 3 Super Bowls.
Yep. That's insane.
That's it. Winning 2 of them. Those are the only playoff games he's played away from Arrowhead. He has played in Buffalo before in 2020. So he's never played in front of fans inside the home of the Buffalo Bills. This will be the first, I guess, true road game he's played in Buffalo, Western New York, in front of the Bills Mafia. He's never gone into somebody else's stadium in a win or go home game and quieted the crowd. Not once has he had that opportunity, because he's always in front of his own home fans. And then he's in front of a neutral site where he's quieting, one would assume, half the stadium. That's it. And the other half is cheering him on. He's never gone into somebody else's stadium in a playoff atmosphere. Obviously, he's played road games before. Not like this one. And not against the opponent that he's taken on. Because in this post-Brady Manning world that we live in the NFL, we have established over and over again over the last couple weeks, and if not, I'll remind you, first playoffs since 1998 that neither Peyton Manning nor Tom Brady are in the playoff field. And the rare times when Brady missed it, Manning made it. Before Brady became a professional football player, Manning made it. And the times when Peyton didn't make it, Tom did. And here we are in this world. This will be the 7th career matchup between Josh Allen, who was drafted a year after Patrick Mahomes. This is the 6th time they'll be playing each other. They're 3-3 against each other. Allen has won the last 3 regular season meetings. As we all know, Mahomes is 2-0 in his career against Josh Allen. The 2020 AFC Championship and the 2021 AFC Divisional Round game that was so remarkable that not only was it the only game in the Super Bowl era in which both quarterbacks had over 300 or more passing yards, 3 or more passing touchdowns, no interceptions, and 60 or more rushing yards ever. Playoffs, regular season, ever in the history of the Super Bowl era. And as we all know, the Chiefs famously used the last 13 seconds the Bills left on the board to tie the game, send it into overtime, win the coin toss, score a touchdown, end the game, to the point the NFL changed the postseason rules for overtime. That's how huge that game was.
I can't believe they changed the rules.
The last time they played each other in the postseason, which is why the National Football League put this game very last on divisional playoff weekend, in which, again, Patrick Mahomes, for the first time in his illustrious career, will be playing the role of playoff villain in someone else's house. How will he handle it? I think we get a general sense of how he will handle it, which is why many people in Western New York are a little bit on edge. They have their own guy, their own killer, their own soul stealer, who finally gets Mahomes in his own house. But I just figured I'd start this show by pointing out we've never seen Patrick Mahomes in this role, and I can't wait to see how he handles it or executes it or doesn't. And the Bills Mafia will play the role of screaming too loud for Mahomes to get his signals out. Wow, what a scene that's going to be. I can't wait. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.